Hello everybody and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode Faction Warfare. So last time I forgot we were actually on a pay-per-view, but we're starting on Survivor Series. So once again we'll only be watching the title matches, but before we get into that, let's check where we are with the scores. So, the Brood still way out in the lead, so 52.5 win points plus 1, 2, 3, 4, plus another 4 for titles, puts them at 56.5. The Disciples of Apocalypse are second with a total of 49.5. The Mean Street Posse are in third. Luckily this just goes in the descending order, so that's nice. With 30.5. The Nation of Domination have 23, so actually they've dropped behind the Right to Censor, who are on 24 points, but have yet to actually pick up a title. I've just done that purely on the power of win points, so good for them. So, back to the card. On tonight's Survivor Series, we have Montez Ford versus Eddie Guerrero, The Miz versus Wes Lee, Naomi versus Dakota Kai. Our first title match sees Raul Mendoza and Danny Burch of the Nation of Domination taking on Tag Team Champions Jimmy Uso and Farouk of the Disciples of Apocalypse. We then have our second title match as the Nation of Domination's Ember Moon challenges Alexa Bliss of the Brood for her Raw Women's Championship. Then we have the Riddle versus Damian Priest, Edge and Diesel versus Jey Uso and Keith Lee, Right to Censor versus Mean Street Posse. And we have our final title match for the night, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shinsuke Nakamura, that's DOA versus Brood. And in our main event, for some reason, Vader versus X-Pac. So, we're going to start the show, sim through the non-titles. Sure. Because that's what I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's still going. Yeah, because when I see a card main evented by Vader versus X-Pac in casual wear, I think best of the best. Actually, Vader versus X-Pac would probably be awesome. Like, when would that sort of... When would that be sort of like peak awesome? Maybe if they did it like while Waltman was still like Lightning Kid or whatever over like... No, he wasn't in New Japan. I don't know. There's probably a point in time where that would have been awesome. Not like in like 1998 WWF after Waltman came back as X-Pac, when they weren't using Vader well at all. At some point that would have been an awesome match though. Anyway, opening contest, Montez Ford versus Eddie Guerrero. Eddie picks up the win for the Brood. Miz picks up a win over Wes Lee for the Right to Censor. Naomi picks up another win for the Right to Censor over Dakota Kai, which leads us into your title matches. So before we do those, let's do the scores. So that is 2 points for RTC, 1 for the Brood. 2 for RTC. That's what I said. And 1 for the Brood. Point for the Brood. So there we go. Back to this. So we can watch through the next two, because they're both the title matches. Perfect. So I believe, is this Mendoza and Burch's first shot at the belts? It's been DOA and Brood quite a lot. What could it be? Does take a time to load when people are wearing custom attires, which thankfully everyone is this week. For some reason when Danny Burch tried to cash in his Money in the Bank, it reverted him and Shinsuke to like their default, even though technically the default attire is these ones. But here they come, and I think this is actually, if I remember rightly, they have an actual Nation of Domination entrance. Singlet is not a great look for Raul Mendoza. Forget who that was, because the one that Burch is wearing is Kama, as far as I remember. He was wearing is that Mark Henry? Might be Mark Henry. And yeah, there's the fist. That is an actual proper Nation of Domination tag entrance. Again, Once again showing off the massive discrepancy in head size between Raul Mendoza and Danny Burch. There's no way that's right. There's no way Raul Mendoza's head is that much larger than Burch's. I refuse to believe that. And here come the champions. With, you know, roughly comparable head sizes. Yeah, they are. So this could be a big night for the nation. If they win this and the next match, that's a total of 4 points they get. One for the win and one for each win and one for each title. But it's not going to be an easy task. I believe Farouk and Jimmy are now 2-time tag champions. What are they chanting? Uso? Maybe. Also odd that this is going below the Keith Lee, Jey Uso versus Nash and Edge tag match. When this is the title. Well, then again, Vader and X-Pac are main eventing over Ed or Austin and Shinsuke, so this is just a weird card. Well, here we go for the silver, I guess. It's not really the gold. Okay, Raul Mendoza and Jimmy Uso to start. Ooh, just blocking those strikes from Jimmy. And standing Spanish fly, very nice. And just a kick to the back. And single leg camel clutch. Driving that knee into the back for a bit of extra pressure. And was maybe thinking that standing Spanish fly again. Nice takedown from Jimmy. Follows up with a nice kick. And Jimmy now going up. Rolled back to his feet. Oh, nice crossbody from a very short distance. Ooh, big slap. Jimmy sends Raul into the corner, one of the neutral corners. Oh, and just wrenching that arm using the rope for a bit of extra leverage. Springboard Bulldog, very nice. And in comes Farouk. I mean, to be fair, as far as my, attire designs, this isn't far off of like APA Farouk. If he just sort of wore a vest instead of the APA t-shirt. This is basically it. Ooh, pile driver. Ooh, very nice. And now, gonna show them how it's done with a proper camel clutch. Almost into like a Steiner recliner level camel clutch there, actually. I gets dropped by that Mendoza kick. Burch now gonna wrench the arm of Farouk. Ooh, brings it down over his shoulder. And just doing this right in front of Jimmy Uso, almost daring him to make the tag. Burch now going to take Farouk for a walk. Doesn't get him to the corner. Oh, it's a big punch. And Farouk now with the knees. Keeps a hold of him. And a fall-away slam. Very nice. And it's going to tag out. And Burch is going to make the tag. In comes Raul Mendoza. And we're back to the starting pair. Ooh, into a series of strikes from Jimmy Uso. And sends Mendoza into the DOI corner. Doesn't make the tag though. Maybe looking for that Bulldog again. Ooh, almost sort of sprang off of Farouk there rather than the ropes. Jimmy up top. Looking for the headbutt. Gets all of it. And of course that bandana will cushion the blow for Jimmy. Essentially wearing a boxing glove on his head. Farouk back in. Birch still out and down on the outside. Farouk now just dropping knees across the leg of Ron Mendoza. Oh, and he's not done. Gets him back to his feet. Maybe looking for a suplex. Oh, look, just a gourd buster. And a knee to the head. And tags out again. DOA making these quick tags here. Oh, I thought he was making a very quick tag there. Nope, lining them up for the super kick. Gets all of it into the cover. Can Farouk get to Birch? Not quite. Gonna go for him now anyway. And sends him out over the top rope. Oh, blocks Mendoza's drop kick. Big forearm. Drops Raul Mendoza. Meanwhile, Farouk, big sidewalk slam on the outside. Slap just dropped Mendoza again. Jimmy Uso up top. There's the Uso splash, sorry, into the cover. Ow, only a 2 count. Oh, nice back elbow. Farouk, I think, a little distracted by Danny Birch. Birching in the ring now. Needs to be careful not to get counted out. And he's got. Ooh, what's this? Oh, very nice. Surprised he didn't hold that for a pin. Ooh, nice running into Geary though. Ref gonna count. Only a 2 count. Farouk didn't even get in to try and break that one up. Supreme confidence in his partner. Back comes in Danny Birch. And Jimmy back to his feet. And big spine buster. And must have maybe picked that up from his tag partner, Farouk, well known for his spine busters. And just putting the boots to the back of Danny Birch. Speaking of, there's a big Farouk spine buster. Gotta wonder how he feels about seeing these guys in what were essentially his colours originally. He is, of course, the founding member and former leader of the Nation of Domination. Goes to the cover off of that big Beal. I think he realised he was in the ropes there. No, gonna go for the cover anyway. And gets the rope break. Oh, maybe thinking Dominator. Oh, big time Dominator. Raul Mendoza right there though. Oh, Jimmy almost stopped him anyway. Farouk gonna just work over the arm of Danny Birch. Birch, of course, falling to that arm trap crossface. Maybe hard to lock that in. Once Farouk's brought the boot down on your fingers. And Birch now giving him a taste of his own medicine, going to work over Farouk's arm. Birch gets Farouk back up to his feet. Snapmare, chop to the back, kick to the chest. And falls it up with a Kamigoye. Goes straight in for the cover. Mendoza not going to try and break. Or try and stop Jimmy from breaking. But Jimmy didn't come in anyway. And Snapmare again. Chop to the back. Kick to the chest. And Birch. No, I thought he was maybe looking for the tag there. And there he goes. He's locking in that crossface with the arm trapped. Oh. Pretend you didn't see that. And Farouk gets a hold of the fingers. And there's the escape. Farouk's still in this match. Big strikes. But Birch just going back on the attack on the arm. And gets Farouk back up. And puts him up on the ropes. Back elbow from Farouk gets him back in control. And he, nope, was trying to walk Birch somewhere. Birch able to escape with the elbows. Oh, big slap. And Farouk gets sent into the nation corner. Birch doesn't make the tag though. Just going to wrench on that arm. Again using that rope for leverage. Saw that from Jimmy Uso earlier. Just smashing Farouk's face into the top turnbuckle. And I believe he's cut open from that. Possibly just under the eye. Oh, makes the tag now. And rocket launcher. Very nice. And what's Mendoza looking for here? Ooh, like a Cobra Clutch. In a seated position. Oh, very nice. Can he get the submission victory here? Pick up the tag titles? No, I think, yep, Farouk able to fight his way free. Jimmy Uso there to break it up anyway. And big, just tosses Raul Mendoza from the suplex. Farouk now sends Mendoza into the DOA corner. Doesn't make the tag though. Gonna work the arm. We've seen that from everybody but Raul Mendoza now. Ooh, and just eats a big Farouk forearm. And the stomps. Ooh. Mendoza able to get the boot up. And a nice shooting star press from the standing position. And just going to drop the knee across the arm. Ooh, big kick to the back. Farouk now getting the boot up. And kick to the gut. DDT, just dropping Raul Mendoza. And he's going to make the tag out. In comes Jimmy Uso. Gets Mendoza up. Moving suplex here. Big suplex from Jimmy Uso. And just shot straight to the face. I'm going to go to the corner. Oh, maybe too busy playing to the crowd here. Doesn't see Mendoza crawling to the DOI or the nation corner. And in comes Danny Burch. Can't get past his partner though. Sends Jimmy into the top neutral corner. Big chop from Burch. Nice dodge from Jimmy though. Falls out with a big slap of his own. Oh, and too busy dancing. Gets caught by Burch. And the takedown. And just embarrassing his opponent. Slapped his back of the head as well. Insult to insult. Burch gets Jimmy up against the ropes. Oh, maybe thinking Tower of London here. And he drops him. Again, Farouk not too concerned it seems. Didn't come in to try and break that one. And Burch is going to tag back out. In comes Raul Mendoza for the Nation of Domination. Ooh, Jimmy blocks the kick. Big clothesline. Jimmy, nope. He's been trying to bring him into the corner. Mendoza able to fight his way free. Mendoza now dragging Jimmy. Brings him to the nation corner. Head first into the top turnbuckle as well. Snapmare. And beautiful drop kick to the back of the head. Stomp to the ankle. And Mendoza tags in Burch. Burch dragging Jimmy into the middle of the ring. Maybe looking for a submission here. Maybe just going to go for the cover. Oh, gets caught by Jimmy though. And gets his knee just stomped into the canvas. Jimmy going up. Maybe looking for that Uso splash. Gets it. But Mendoza right there. Not coming in though. Ooh, only gets the 2 count though. Burch able to kick out on his own. Jimmy. Big Samoan drop. And back in comes Farouk. And Farouk sends Burch into the DOI corner. And just a big forearm to the face. Oh, Burch gets the boot up. Gets himself out of that corner. And big punch to the head for Farouk. To Farouk. Oh, and a massive forearm shot from Burch. So he tags in Raul Mendoza once more. Oh, nice kick to the back. Mendoza sends Farouk into the Nation corner. Puts the boots to him. Gets Farouk back to his feet. And Snapmare off the ropes. Big, just a straight boot to the face. And the blood is just pouring out of Farouk now. Just gets more boots in the corner. Oh, big enziguri from Raul Mendoza. And he tags out. Birch back in. Birch. Ooh. And big knee from Danny Birch. Farouk trying to crawl. Oh, and gets the tag. In comes Jimmy Uso. And chops and kicks. Birch catches the kick though. Didn't see Farouk was still in the ring though. He'll fight. No. And he is. Oh, takes a massive super kick to the back of the head. Jimmy loading up another one. Gets it, goes in for the cover. In the Nation corner though. Ooh, only gets the 2 count. Birch back to his feet. Jimmy, oh, blocks the super kick. Birch sends Jimmy into the Nation corner. Puts him on the top rope. What's he looking for here? Oh, looking for Tara London off the top rope. Gets all of it. And in for the cover. Raul Mendoza in as well. Farouk misses. Oh, and Jimmy still manages to kick out. Farouk did not make the save there. Gets caught and eats a European uppercut to the back of the head, does Farouk. Sends him rolling to the floor. Oh, big shoulder tackle from Jimmy. Birch back to his feet. Jimmy looking for the neck breaker. And again, just laying in the punches to Birch. Jimmy up top. Uso splash. No Farouk there to stop Raul though. And he breaks it up. And maybe if he hadn't been dancing, he might have actually been able to punch Raul Mendoza. Ooh. Takes out Raul Mendoza. And maybe looking for another neck breaker. Gets it. And Jimmy maybe loading up another super kick here. Oh, Birch dodges. Snapmare. And chop and kick, I guess. Cameron was mostly focused on the corner post there. Dump to the elbow. And again. Birch going up top as Farouk starts to recover. Oh, gets the elbow to the small of the back of Jimmy Uso. Goes for the cover off the back of that. Farouk in though. Breaks it up. Birch sends Farouk back out. Immediately turns his attention back to Jimmy Uso. Oh, thought he was maybe looking for the tag there. I think maybe the boot maybe busted Jimmy open there. Once again, yep, Jimmy Uso is busted open. And Birch has this cinched in, and Jimmy has no choice but to tap. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions, the Nation of Domination. Picking up a big 2 points there. So that is Nation of Domination, which is that one. So that is a point for the win. Bringing that up to 23, not 232, 23. And tag is the 1, 2, 3. So they've had them before, so that's their second tag. Yep, that's alright. And there they are, our new 2-time Tag Team Champions. Birch not able to get the WWE title off the back of his Money in the Bank win, but has came through in the tag division. Big win here tonight. Now, can their Nation teammate Ember Moon do the same and pick up the Women's Championship, or will it remain where it has been since it was first won, and that's in the clutches of the Brood and Alexa Bliss? Actually, yeah, the Brood has controlled the Women's Championship and the WWE Championship entirely. Only the tag titles have changed hands, and the United States Championship has yet to come into play. What I may do, if it comes to it, is if by WrestleMania, which is the end, if there hasn't been a United States champion, I'll book a fatal 4-way with the 4 contenders. No, 5. There's 5 factions, isn't there? Nation, Brood, Right to Censor, DOA. Nation, Brood, Right to Censor, DOA, Nation. Yeah, a fatal 5-way with the 5 US title contenders. Just to say we have a United States champion by the end of it. Far from Ember's first shot at the women's title, has came up short on a couple of occasions here. Perhaps either through her own experiences or perhaps through seeing some of Alexa's other defences. Maybe she's got a strategy this time. Remains to be seen. Maybe should have just given her the big puffy Brood shirt that everyone else is wearing. I don't know why I went with the very, 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 very shiny tights either.
Alexa actually wants Byron as a guest on Alexa's playground tonight. Thank God. I thought she'd never ask. Guys, actually I have a dinner date with my mom. I won't be available. Saxton isn't the only person crying for their mommy on the arrival of Alexa Bliss. Byron, is the old Alexa still in there? I mean, I'm kind of wondering, but I don't really want to find out.
Yes, they only recorded the one set of commentary for the Alexa Bliss entrance. Pretty sure we've heard that every single time.
Turn the ring into her own personal playground.
Can't remember how many defences this has been for Alexa either. Quite a few. Certainly. I got the lid of my coat, but I don't know where it went. That's not a problem.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas.
Hair went out for a second there.
And introducing the champion from Columbus, Ohio, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Title freaking out a bit there. Maybe knows it's heading to a new owner.
Raw Women's Championship being defended here.
Here we go. Second title match of the night. One more to go after this.
This is all about being on top of the women's division on Monday Night Raw.
And Ember gets the early advantage. Goes up top. Bliss back to your feet. Misses the dropkick completely.
There's something very unsettling about Alexa Bliss these days, Corey.
And Bliss sends Ember into the corner.
Playing with her opponents. I think this has surpassed my
And just laying in the shoulders.
Alexa Bliss. Her abilities seem supernatural at times.
Oh, Ember with this nice strike combo. Beautiful roundhouse to finish off. And puts the boots to the leg. Bliss back to your feet though. And oh, it's the relaxed camel clutch. We have seen this get the win before. Not tonight though. Ember, springboard, big crossbody. Hit scissors, and elbow to the top of the head. Stomps to Bliss's face. Oh, nice submission here from Ember. But I think, yep, Bliss is able to get herself free. Ooh, nice DDT from Bliss. To kneeling Emberman. Bliss, handspring, knees across the midsection of Ember Moon. Gets behind Ember, and beautiful Russian leg sweep. Oh, went for the insult to injury. Ember able to roll through. Oh, he's looking for snap suplex. Bliss again gets behind, and beautiful German. Dragon screw from Ember. It's been a lot of back and forth here. No one's really had a clear advantage. Ember now lighting her up with more big kicks. Oh, straight in for the cover. And Bliss grabs the rope. Now we have seen the ref has missed that before. I think it actually cost someone a title at one point. The ref missed a rope break. So you do want to be careful with those. If you can get the shoulder up, you're better doing that. Ember up to the top rope here. And again, just going to wait for Bliss to get to her feet. Maybe think an eclipse. And she, oh, Bliss able to counter it with a nice clothesline. Ember catches the follow-up kick though. Bliss have another kick. Ember catches that one. Dodges Ember's kick, misses the slap. Ember gets an elbow in, and more strikes. And a beautiful cravat suplex. Of course, the more of these, and there's only 5 women, as there is with every division. So the more these women fight each other, the more they are going to get to know each other's offensive capabilities and what to look out for. Ember back up top. Again, calling Bliss to her feet. And gets the eclipse this time. In for the cover. Is that enough? Ooh, only gets the 2 count. Bliss gets the shoulder up. Ember bringing the knee down across the back. And oh, Bliss able to get to her feet. Gets the elbow in. Oh, very nice. Holds it for cover. Only gets the 1. Bliss going up top now. And big diving splash. Halfway across the ring. Bliss now. Again looking for that insult to injury. Ember once again able to roll out of the way. Gut wrench. Oh, Bliss able to go through it. Big jumping neck breaker from the legs of Bliss. And Ember gets back up, sweeps the leg. Gets Bliss back to her feet. And lights her up with more kicks. Oh, and she hit Clyde with the bottom rope on the way down on that last one. Ember gonna bring her into the middle. Maybe thinks that's enough to get the pin. Probably not after that lengthy drag. Gets the 3 anyway. New women's champion. Holy shit. So, Ember picks up another 2 points for the nation. Giving them 24 wins. And a women's champion. There we go. 27 points for the nation. Big night for the nation. It at least gets them out of last place. And there we go. Bliss's epic reign has ended. Does that bode poorly for Shinsuke Nakamura later on? Has also held on to that WWE Championship without dropping it once yet, and was also in the Brood. So, up next though, we have Riddle versus Damian Priest. And Priest picks up a big win for the Mean Street Posse. Edge and Diesel get a point for the right to censor. So that's a point for the Main Street and a point for the RTC. Point for Main Street. Brings it up to 30.5 and a point for RTC, which actually keeps them tied for bottom of the nation. Again, RTC yet to pick up a title. So I think if it comes to at the end where we do have a tied point, I think we'll weight the championships heavier, I guess. But on to our final championship match of the evening, as the Disciples of Apocalypse's Stone Cold Steve Austin takes on the Brood's Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm just going to tell it to keep entrances off. We've seen them quite a few times now. And also, basically, once Austin gets off the bike, his entrance is actually kind of dull. It's my fault. Well, actually, it's the game's fault for not letting you have proper custom entrances. Because I could have had him get off the bike and then the rest of it just be the normal Stone Cold entrance. So I'm pretty sure the last pay-per-view was Austin versus Shinsuke as well. Actually, was it the Last Man Standing? Might have been. I recall there being a Last Man Standing. But can Austin pick up the win here? Oh, misses the shoulder block. Shinsuke sends Austin into the corner. Austin blocks the strike. Big punch of his own to get out of the corner. Kick from Shinsuke. Austin in with the punches before Shinsuke can capitalise. And a nice jawbreaker. And a stomp to the arm. And elbow across the face. Kick to the back. Stomps away. Mudhole. Stomping a mudhole out here in the middle of the ring. And again. And just laying in some quick punches to the side of Shinsuke's head. This has been all Austin so far. Oh, misses the elbow drop though. Could be an opening for Shinsuke. And gets a big kick in. Snapmare and a short knee drop. Austin gets the boot up though. And misses the elbow drop again. Shinsuke again falls up with kicks, sends Austin up against the ropes. Back elbow from Austin. Big punch, gets the Thiz press. And gonna wait for Shinsuke to get to his feet. Kick to the gut, stunner. Straight in for the cover. Ooh, kicks out at 2. Austin going up top, you don't see that too often. Ooh, was looking for a fist drop. Shinsuke able to get out of the way. Shinsuke now kicks to the chest. And winding it up. Big roundhouse. And get Austin straight back up to the feet. Oh, Austin blocks the kick to the gut. Austin gets Shinsuke up on the shoulders. Shinsuke able to get free. And Shinsuke looking for a suplex here, maybe. Oh, big sit out gourd buster. And knee to the head of Austin. Again, collides with the ropes in the rebound. Shinsuke lays in the punches now. And big knee drop. Shinsuke locks in a dragon sleeper. Austin gets the knees up though. Able to get himself free. Shinsuke gets Austin up on his shoulders now. And gonna snake eyes him across the top turnbuckle. And ooh, just up and down. Austin back to his feet. Big shoulder tackle. And there's the elbow. Kick to the back. And again, waiting for Shinsuke to get up. Maybe looking for another stunner. Oh, Shinsuke catches the gut kick though. Big clothesline. Shinsuke goes behind. What was me thinking German there? Austin gets the elbow in. And another big power slam from Austin. Blocks the punch, does Shinsuke. Follows it up with a kick. And a kick to the gut. And just going to wrench Austin's leg. And thinks that's enough to get the win. Only gets a 1 count. Don't know what Shinsuke was thinking there. Again, of course, does make Austin use up energy just to kick out of those holds. Speaking of holds, has Austin's arm and leg. Oh, Austin able to get the arm free, get the leg free, and he's out. Shinsuke, big swinging side slam. Shinsuke backing up to the corner. Maybe looking for a big Kinshasa here. Austin up. Oh, drops down your knee. And Shinsuke gets all of it. Rolls him over. Cover. Only gets the 2. Austin able to get the shoulder up. Shinsuke gets Austin back to his feet. Austin dodges the kick. Misses the lariat. Hip toss from Austin. Oh, I think Shinsuke might have been running in for another Kinshasa there. Got caught in a spine buster. Austin now with a single leg camel clutch. Knee in the back. Shinsuke could quite easily reach the rope here. Don't know why he's not getting the arm out. Austin maybe realised that himself and decided to let go of the hold. Kick to the gut, no. Shinsuke catches, Austin pushes him off. Shinsuke kick to the gut, Kinshasa! And straight in for the cover. Oh, Austin's foot just under the rope. Maybe the only thing that kept him in this title match. Shinsuke going up. And again, waiting for Austin to get back to his feet. Oh, misses the axe handle. Austin gets the punch in. Gets another big shot in there. Shinsuke. Ooh, Scorpion Death Drop from Shinsuke Nakamura. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Austin dodges the kick, gets back to his feet, kick to the gut. Ooh, was moving DDT there. Shinsuke blocks. Austin dodges the kick. Another jawbreaker from Austin. Oh, Austin was looking for the gut kick there again. Shinsuke able to catch him, throw him out of the ring. Just taunting Austin, daring him to get back in the ring now. The referee begins his count. Shinsuke out to follow Austin though. And Austin just laying in the punches. Oop, Shinsuke blocks the last. And gets Austin up, moving. Big landslide on the outside. Shinsuke, thought was maybe going to send Austin back in. Just throws him across the floor. Shinsuke, kick to the gut. Ooh, big back body drop counter from Austin. And elbow busts the champion open. And Austin just going to make sure that cuts open with a big elbow. Referee up to a count of 6 here. Austin needs to get Shinsuke back in the ring. Oh, Shinsuke going to do it himself. Count of 7 here. Austin getting his wits about him. And he's back in at the count of 8. Oh, kick to the gut from Shinsuke though. Ooh, Austin dropped to hold, counters the Kinshasa. Gets the champion back up. Kick to the gut, stunner. Austin straight in for the cover. Is that enough? Do we have a new champion? And the 3, Austin is your new WWE champion. So on that one is a win point for the DOA. Bringing up to 48.5. And a win in the WWE Championship column, which I have labelled as Universal. Ignore it. Boom. And there is your new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Big night of change here at Survivor Series. And we're not actually done yet. We still have our main event, which we're not watching because it's just a regular match. So, I believe Main Street Posse has no points tonight. So they could really do with a win here in the main event. Vader gets the win. So, that's another point for the RTC. And then we'll take a quick look at the scores. Bringing them up to 28. So, in first place with 53, 4, 6, with 57.5 points. Still way out in front, I'm pretty sure, is the Brood. Following them at second place with a total of 51.5 is the Disciples of Apocalypse. Then in third place we have the Main Street Posse on 31.5 points. In fourth place is the Right to Censor with 28 points. And in last place with 27 points is the Nation of Domination. Again, if there's like any ties at the end of this, I'll put whoever has titles, or more titles at least, above the other. But that will only be in the event of a tie. If the points are all separate, then the points are separate, so it's fine. So, on to the next episode of Raw as we begin the march towards what I'm pretty sure is TLC. So, opening contest. Oh, we just need to sim these, but we'll go through the matches. Yeah. So, Farouk and Jimmy Uso taking on Commander Aziz and Omos. Farouk and Jimmy probably looking to establish themselves as number one contenders to get their tag titles back. We then have triple threat action as new Raw Women's champion Ember Moon takes on former champ Alexa Bliss and Naomi. Oh, I just did the sim. Oh well. Who won that one? So Aziz and Omos won that one. Shinsuke Nakamura picks up a big win over X-Pac. Again, probably looking to establish that he should get the first crack at Steve Austin. Speaking of which, though, Vader staking a claim with a big win over the WWE Champion. And in our main event, Damian Priest picks up a big win for the Main Street Posse over Wes Lee. So, that's some news. Nothing big on the pay-per-view. Just the titles. And that one. And anything on this episode of Raw, just this. Coming out of a loss in tonight's match, Wes Lee and Raul Mendoza argued with each other over who was at fault. Will these superstars be able to resolve their issues and get back on the same page to take on their rivals? Ooh, trouble brewing in the nation. So before we move on to the scores, so 2 wins for the Brood, 2 wins for the Brood, so we'll start with that. Win for the Nation. 1 win for the Nation. Brings them to 25. And a win for the RTC and a win for the Main Street Posse. To close out that episode of Raw. As we go on to the next week. And on this week's Raw, we have a rematch from last week as the DOA's Farouk and Jimmy Uso take on the Broods, Omos and Aziz. Damian Priest takes on Wes Lee, once again, pretty sure that's a rematch. Steve Austin takes on X-Pac. Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Vader. And in our main event, mixed tag action as the Broods, Eddie Guerrero teams with the Nation's Ember Moon to take on the Broods, Alexa Bliss and the Right to Censor's Edge. So either way, a half point is going to the Brood. Clever strategy, divide and conquer. So, Omos and Aziz pick up another big win. Priest picks up another big win. Austin picks up a win. Shinsuke beats Vader. And Edge and Bliss. So, going to the Brood, we have 1, 2, 2.5 to the Brood. 2.5 to the Brood. We'll start with that. So 53.5 plus 2.5. So 53 plus 2 is 55. 56 total. Yeah. And then 1 point for DOA. 1 point for Main Street Posse. 1 point for Main Street. Choose that one. Okay. And on to the next show. So this week we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Montez Ford, Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai, Jimmy Uso and Farouk taking on Riddle and X-Pac. So once again, the DOA dividing, conquering, guaranteeing themselves at least a half point in that match. Steve Austin takes on Vader, and Damian Priest takes on The Miz in our main event. So, Shinsuke picks up the big win for the Brood, Ember Moon picks up a win for the Nation, Farouk and Jimmy Uso get the whole point for the DOA, Steve Austin picks up a point for the DOA, and Priest picks up another point for the Main Street Posse. And anything on this one? Priest and Keith Lee come out of their match with a win against The Miz and Diesel, quickly taking the lead in what could be a classic series between these two teams. Did that happen? Priest was in singles. Keith Lee wasn't on the card. Okay, scores. So, start with Brood. Brood get a point, keeping them in the lead. It would take a lot for them to lose the lead at this point, to be fair. That's them on 57 wins, or win points anyway. One for the Nation, one for the Nation. Oh, and 2 for the DOA. 2 for DOA, 1 for Nation, and 1 for Main Street. So 2 for DOA. 1 for Main Street. And 1 for Nation. I think that's all correct. On to the next one. Is that the go home? Yes, that's the go home for TLC. Next. So, triple threat action as The Miz takes on Damian Priest, taking on Eddie Guerrero. Danny Burch and Ember Moon taking on X-Pac and Naomi in mixed tag action. So that's Mean Street Posse and Right to Censor teaming up to take on the Nation. Steve Austin versus Montez Ford. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Vader again. And in our main event, Farouk and Jimmy Uso versus Commander Aziz and Omos. So, Eddie Guerrero picks up the win for the Brood in that one. X-Pac and Naomi split a full point between the Right to Censor and Main Street Posse. Steve Austin picks up another win for the DOA. Vader picks up another big win for the RTC. And in our main event, the Brood picks up the win in the tag match. So, Brood points are 1.5. No, that's not Brood, that's RTC. So 1, 2 Brood points. Bring them up to 59. 2 Brood points. 1.5 for the RTC. So that's 30, 2.5. And a point for the DOA. Yeah. I think that's all correct. Point for the DOA. I think that's all correct. Anyway, which brings us to TLC. So, opening contest, Miz versus Eddie Guerrero. Ooh, tag match, Jey Uso and Keith Lee getting the shot at Burch and Mendoza. Then, triple threat, Dakota Kai versus Naomi versus Indy Hartwell. Jimmy Uso and Farouk taking on Omos and Aziz. Riddle versus Damian Priest. Vader versus X-Pac. Montez Ford getting the shot at Stone Cold. Shinsuke Nakamura getting a crack at Diesel for some reason. And in our main event, for the Women's Championship, not the United States game. Why would it be for the United States Championship? Let's just participants, title match on, championship, Raw Women's, thank you very much. Yeah, not the United States. And we won't. Yes, it tried to book a United States title match, but it wasn't right. We're not just going to book a United States title match. So we have one standard 3 title matches. Good to go. So, here we go. TLC. Final pay-per-view of the calendar year. As well, actually. Next one after this is the Rumble. Looking forward to seeing what the game does with that, with a 25-person roster. So, Sim in this one. And the Brood picks up a point. Bringing them up to 60 in the wins. And to our first title match, as the Mean Street Posse's Jey Uso and Keith Lee get a crack at Danny Burch and Raul Mendoza. Has the Mean Street Posse picked up the tag titles before? They have. Looking to become two-time champions, actually. Yeah. If they become two-time champions here, every team, except for the Right to Censor, will have won the tag titles twice. The Right to Censor have yet to pick them up at all. Or any title, for that matter. I mean, even the real Right to Censor was able to win at least the women's title. There might have been a tag title run there, I can't remember. But here they come. Actually, were Keith Lee and Jey Uso the first? They might have been.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 548 pounds, Jey Uso and Keith Lee, the Mean Street Posse. This is a big matchup for the champs, guys. The tag title.
Still no idea whose entrance this was meant to be.
Bet they come into this match more than prepared for what's ahead of them here.
I like it. And here come our champs.
And introducing the
God, those belts are awful.
at a combined weight of 380 pounds.
They're certainly giving up a considerable amount of size.
Team champion.
Now, most of their combined weight is in Raul Mendoza's giant head. Like it's like that, like multiple times the size of Birch's. It's weird. Like they're almost the same height purely because of Raul Mendoza's gigantic head. Like, what the fuck? Actually, just in general, they don't look like they're in the same scale as each other. Such a bizarre looking team. I mean, if they have this scene, why not do the introductions there? Like, the announcer was in the ring. It just looks weird. Like, you should just go straight to the handing over the belts bit if you're not doing the in-ring introductions. Okay, Jay to start against big head Raul Mendoza. Like, yeah, it's bigger than... his head's bigger than Keith Lee's. And Keith Lee's like a mountain of a man. What the fuck? I mean, and that's just going to present a big target for Jey Uso with the super kicks. Oh, shooting star. Going to tag out to his more regularly proportioned partner. to the apron. And drop kick sends him to the floor. And the referee's going to begin the count. He's up to 2. Yet to see a count out in one of these title matches. But it won't surprise me if it happens. Won't be here though. Both men back in at the count of 5. Birch not quite sure where he's taking Jay. Costs him. Jay gets Birch up the shoulders. Snake eyes. Tags in Keith Lee. Oh, misses the chop, but Birch misses a headbutt at the same time. Oh, Lee with a headbutt. Doesn't get the Grizzly Magnum though. Gets Birch up on the shoulders. And just dumps him out onto the floor from the powerbomb. Oh, Lee up. Big moonsault from Keith Lee to the outside. Just gonna squeeze the traps. Oh, Birch was able, for some reason, placed his leg up on the apron. Just showing off his agility, I guess. And just dropped face first onto the ring steps. And big belly to belly from Lee. I think the rest up to a 5. Oh, I think Lee was looking for Uranagi there. Birch for the arm drag to get out. Count of 8. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're Keith Lee, you probably want to get out there and break that up. Because I don't think Birch was getting back in for the 10. Ooh, big military press here. And just drops him. Oh, not done. Oh, standing moonsault. Impressive from big Keith Lee. And, oh. Hurricane Rana from Birch to skip that powerbomb attempt. Oh, and a straight jab and a chop. DDT to Keith Lee out on the floor. Referee up to a 6. Oh, and once again, I think Lee realised Birch was maybe going to take the count out there. Lee once again breaking up the ref's count before the 10. Lee looking for the spirit bomb. Holds it for the cover. Oh, Birch gets the shoulder up at 2. Oh, I think Lee was looking to take Birch to the corner there. Birch able to get out with the elbows. Gets floored with that shoulder tackle. In comes Jay. In comes Raul. Ooh, Raul gets the first strike in with a chop. And springboard. Enziguri. Oh, falls off a shooting star, but Jay gets the knees up. And Jay now. Oh, was me looking for a dragon suplex there. Raul able to counter with a stunner almost. Ooh, suplex into a twisted neck breaker. Very nice. Jay blocks the chop. And lovely suplex from Jey Uso. Now maybe looking for that knee look, that super kick. And there it is. Going to drag Raul, either setting him up for the Uso splash, or maybe just going to go straight in for the cover. Go straight in for the cover. And only gets the 2. Jay just putting the boots to the gigantic face of Raul Mendoza. Oh, hip toss into. Actually, no, what was that? It was the quick draw. It's like the Smoking Guns', or at least Billy Gunn's finisher during his Smoking Gun days. Headbutt from Jay. Going back up again. Uso splash. Raul gets the knees up though. And jawbreaker from Jay. What a jaw on that gigantic head of Raul Mendoza. Raul sends Jay into the Nation corner. Doesn't go for the tag. Sends Jay into the Mean Street Posse corner. Keith Lee obviously going to make the tag there. Gets caught by Raul though on the way in. Ooh, sleeper slam. Turns his attention to Jay. Gets sent into the Nation corner. Big forearm from Raul to Keith. Now you're going to send Keith Lee into the Nation corner. Oh, Jay was still there. Whips Lee out, sends him back in, collides with his own tag partner. I'm surprised Jay was still in the corner. Springboard. Oh, bulldog to Jay from the springboard. Very nice. Gets the tag to Danny Burch. Lights go out. Double shoulder tackle. Keith Lee back in control. Just turned his focus to Raul though. And Burch has the hand. Ooh, and snaps the fingers. Oh, and drops Lee with a big forearm. Boot to the elbow. And another one. Snapmare from Burch. There's the chop. And the kick. And tags back out. In comes Raul Mendoza. Gets Keith Lee back to his feet. Sends him into the Nation corner. Keith Lee gets the elbow up. And looking for another big military press here. And drops him. And looking for the moonsault. There's the moonsault. Holds it for the cover. Only gets the two. Yells at Danny Burch's penis. Quick elbow. And Jay Uso back in for the Mean Street Posse. Big elbows from Jay. Oh, Raul blocks the chop. Walks into another back elbow. Big jumping clothesline from Jay. Oh. And Burch back in. Jay with a double axe handle though. Oh, misses the disco dancing punch. It's not really disco. Pop logging, like a pop logging sort of thing. I don't know. Oh, no flair to those punches, just straight to the face from Burch. And in comes Raul Mendoza. Quick tags here from the Nation. Misses the running into Gary though. And oh, thought he was really looking camel clutch there. Just drops all his weight across the back of Mendoza. Super, nope. Quick suplex. And in comes Keith Lee. In comes Danny Burch. Jay down on the outside though. Keith Lee sends him into the neutral corner. And just a big heel toss. And a headbutt. And the cover. And Raul Mendoza there to break that pin up. Keith Lee though, waiting for Burch to get to his feet. Gets him up on the shoulders. Big bang catastrophe. Goes to the cover. Ooh, only a 1. I think he saw Mendoza coming in to break it up. And trying to get hold of him. Oh, Raul was maybe looking for a whip there. Ooh, drop kicks the knee though. Lee dodges the second kick attempt. And Keith Lee thinking spirit bomb here to Raul Mendoza, not the legal man. Oh, and his head hit at least the second and bottom ropes on the way down there. Maybe had one ready for Burch, but Burch was able to get hold of Keith Lee first. Keeps changing his focus to Raul Mendoza. Needs to keep his attention on the legal man. Speaking of which, Burge gets Keith Lee up on the rope, looking for Tara London. And straight in for the cover. Can they retain? Only gets the 2 count. Jey Uso, I think, is still down on the outside. Nope, back in now. Back up on the apron. Keith Lee still out. And Lee sent into the Nation corner once again. Raul just going to put the boots to him. Doesn't make the tag. Springboard moonsault. Misses, I guess. Lee. Big Bang Catastrophe again. Into the cover. Birch right there though. And breaks it up. Lee, camel clutch. No, Raul able to escape. And Lee sent into the Nation corner again. Raul gonna send him into his own corner though. Maybe a mistake. Jey gets the tag. Don't know what Raul Mendoza was thinking there. Again, Jey dancing for some reason. And Jey now sent into the Nation corner. Raul gonna send Keith Lee after him. Doesn't get it this time though. Dodges Jey's clothesline. Jey sent into the corner. Keith Lee still there. Are they gonna get this again, but with the position switched? And they do. And Jey Uso sent into the Nation corner. Again, doesn't make the tag. Jey gets the elbow up to get out of it. Running into Gary from Raul Mendoza, goes for the cover. Only a 2 count. And once again, Jey in the corner. Raul makes the tag. And big punch to the gut from Danny Burch. Gets that crossface M at Jey's feet under the rope. There's poor positioning from Danny Burch there. Goes for the cover. Ooh, almost gets the 3 there. Again, I'm pretty sure Keith Lee is still down on the outside. This would be the opportunity if they can get a... Ooh, Jey Uso going up top. Uso splash. Cover. Keith Lee back up. Not in time to stop Mendoza. Gets rolled up. Super kick. Keeps his attention on Burch. Goes up top. Keith Lee back on the apron. Uso splash again. Cover. And Burch still able to kick out. And back in comes Keith Lee. Keith Lee going up. Keith Lee waiting for Danny Burch to get to his feet. Big axe handle misses. Burch getting Keith Lee against the ropes here. Maybe thinking Tara London again, but he is in the Mean Street Posse corner. Ooh, I think Keith Lee got massively busted open. And again, I think Burch saw Jey coming to break the hold, just decided to break the pin himself. Keith Lee busted open in a bad way there. And that has created a big target for Danny Burch with those strikes. Looks like it might be right above the eye. Chop to the back. Kick to the chest. And again, Burch taunting here. Lets Jey get the tag. Maybe a tactical error though. Oh, catches him though. Sends Jey over the top rope down to the floor. And we are back outside once more. And Danny gonna work over the arm. Referee up to a 4. Jey with the leg sweep. Sends Burch back in. Wise move from the challengers. Oh, was looking for a DDT there. Birch a big kick. And flips Jay over. And looking for that crossface. Gets it locked in. Can he get the submission victory here? And Jay has to tap. Nation of Domination retains. Keith Lee in at the last second, but too late. Ooh. And gets his fingers snapped for his troubles. So that's a point for the Nation. Whoop. Impressive win there for the Nation. Yeah, maybe if Keith Lee had hit that on Birch, who was the legal man at that point, he might have had it. But another big win for the Nation. And I think that already makes this reign more successful than their first. Seriously, look at the fucking size difference in the heads. That's insane. And I don't know why their music wasn't playing. So, triple threat action. Indy Hartwell versus Naomi versus Dakota Kai. And Naomi gets the win. Farouk and Jimmy Uso pick up the win for the DOA. So that's RTC, DOA. Priest picks up a win for the Mean Street Posse. Vader gets a win for the RTC as well. So... one RTC, I'll get to the scores. One RTC, two RTC. Two points for the RTC. And one each for the Mean Street Posse and the DOA. Leading us into our WWE title match. In just a sec. And there we go, scores updated. And it's off again, just. I believe thus far, Austin has had consistently the upper hand against Montez Ford. I don't think Montez has been able to get a win over Austin. But Ford not coming out here alone. He's got Wesley backing him up. Austin coming out without any assistance. I think that's basically determined by one, who the managers are like set to be, and if they're like booked, they'll not show up. Because these two are the leaders of their factions, so they should both be flanked by the secondary singles wrestler, which is Wesley for Montez, and the women's division wrestler. So Ember and Dakota, I think, were both in the triple threat. No, Ember's the champ. So Dakota was in the triple threat, so that's why she's not out for Austin. Riddle was facing Priest, so that's why he's not out for Austin. Wesley's not booked, so he's out here for Priest. And Ember's defending the title in the main event, so that's why she's not out here for Montez. And beautiful gut wrench suplex from Austin. Elbow across the back of the head. And Austin going up. Going to wait for Montez to get to his feet. Double axe handle, crowns him. Gets behind Montez. And we look at an atomic drop here. Taking it old school, you don't see that too often these days. Another big power slam from Steve Austin. And there's the Thez press. Just rocking him with those punches. Goes for the cover. Only gets the two. This could be a quick match. Looking for the stunner already. Oh, Montez blocks the kick though. Calls it up with a beautiful DDT. Dropping Austin right in the top of his dome. Kick to the gut. Oh, Montez was going to the corner there for some reason. Austin going to send him to another one. Props him up on the top rope. Oh, Montez gets the boot in, gets back down. Oh, beautiful super kick. Montez going up top. Oh, and there's the frog splash. Holds it for the cover. And only the two. Montez does not pick up the WWE Championship that easily. What's Montez looking for here? Oh, I don't know. Got caught with a back body drop. Austin looking for another atomic drop. Determined to just destroy Montez Ford's ass. Laying into punches now. Maybe thinking suplex here. Oh, blocked. Nope, gets him up. And there's the suplex. Austin to the outside. Once again going up top. Once again waiting for Montez to get to his feet. Probably looking for another double axe handle here. Oh no, was looking for... I don't know what Austin was looking for there. Sends Montez into the corner anyway. Montez ducks the punch. Snapmare from Montez. Drop kick to the side of the head. Like, what the fuck was Austin trying to do off the top rope there? It looked like a seated senton. The fuck, Stone Cold? You don't do that. Think of your terrible banged up knees. Big elbow from Austin. And elbow to the top of the head. And Austin firmly back in control here. More quick punches to the head of Montez Ford. Ooh, waiting for Montez to get back to his feet. Maybe looking for another stunner to put him away. Kick to the gut. Stunner. Is that enough? Ooh, 2.9. Montez just able to get the shoulder up. Dodges that elbow. And Montez, rock bottom. I mean, if there's, I was about to say if there's someone you want to take inspiration from when it comes to facing Steve Austin, it's The Rock, but not really. Oh, springboard crossbody. I mean, at least as far as WrestleMania matches, The Rock's 1 and 2. Oh, rock bottom again. Does Montez Ford just do the rock bottom? Is that a thing? Going up top, maybe looking for another big frog splash. There it is. Gets all of it. Cover. Oh, only gets the 2. And Ford's starting to get frustrated here. Needs to keep his composure. Don't let up now. Out of the corner, maybe going to try again for whatever this was that Austin countered earlier. From the same corner. Nope, and once again gets caught. It's maybe like a blockbuster. Fez press from Austin. Cover. Montez able to get the shoulder up. Austin maybe looking for another stunner. Kick the gut. There's the stunner. He's going to have to drag him away from the ropes though. That might give Montez enough time to get back into this. Ref going to start the count. And the 3, Austin retains. That's a point for the DOA. So that's a point for DOA. And Austin showing no signs of slowing down as champion. Big win there tonight. impressive showing from the Texas Rattlesnake. So, next match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Diesel. And Shinsuke gets the win for the Brood as we head into our main event as Alexa Bliss looks to regain her Raw Women's Championship. So that was a win for the Brood. So that's them on 61 win points. And this will be our last match of the night as well. So can Ember, in her first defense, hold on to the Raw Women's Championship, or will Alexa Bliss become our first two-time champion in the women's division? Let's find out. And it's a TLC match. Springboard from Ember. Ooh, misses the Enziguri attempt. Bliss sends Ember into the corner and runs out to get the ladder, I think. Nope. Decides not to. Oh, we could be here a while. Is the game smart enough to get a ladder? Ember out. And in. Oh, this could be a problem. Oh, nice swingy sidewalk slam there. And back out. Oh, you almost had it there, Ember. Oh, I think the game might not know how to TLC. Nice backstabber from Bliss. Bliss outside. She's looking for a weapon. She's got a chair, but Ember has the ladder. Please get in the ring before Bliss gets you. Ladder is in the ring. Bliss, I think, has dropped her chair. Bliss gets... Oh, no. I think she was looking for the ropes there. Decides against it. Sends Ember into the corner. Ooh, Ember dodges the shoulder tackle. Just going to put the boots. She was sort of standing on her shoulders. Ember up to the second rope. And again, waiting for Bliss to get to her feet. Kicks her. And, oh, was looking for Hurricane Rana there, I think. Gets dropped in the alley-oop from Alexa Bliss. Okay, so we've established the game knows how to get the ladder. Oh, they're both climbing. Ooh, Ember gets her face smashed into the top of the ladder. And that elbow drops her. Bliss now going to reach for the title. Can she get it? Nope. Ember drops the ladder out from under her. Electric chair. And goes to the ladder again. Does Ember? Sets it up slightly out of position, I think. Break to the back from Bliss. And a slap to the back of the head. Bliss up. Ember up. And the battle begins again. Ooh, Bliss gets slammed into the ladder this time. Ooh, misses the chop. And again, I don't think it super matters who gets the advantage here, because I'm pretty sure the ladder's out of position. These strikes aren't landing at all. Ooh, Ember dropped. Bliss going all the way to the top. And, oh, gets caught in the crossbody from the top of the ladder. Holy shit, impressive strength from Ember Moon. Doesn't really follow up on it. Eats a big clothesline. And Bliss going to go up again. Only to get pulled down by Ember. They need to move that ladder. It is not in position. And the big kick combo from Ember. She's going up. Oh, she's got it. Ignore me. But can she get it free? No. Seems to be the answer. And Bliss now the strikes. And Ember brought down to the floor. Bliss leaving. Oh, she's remembered that chair, I think. But Ember going straight for that. I think Bliss dropped the chair. She's just standing on the apron now. Is she gonna get back in the ring? No, she seems content. No, she's getting in now. Ember's nearly halfway there. Oh, Bliss up top. Strikes to the midsection of Ember. She lets go of the belt. Strikes the top. And whoever gets the advantage here could have it. Neither one really getting the advantage. And Bliss sends Ember tumbling down. But instead of going for the belt, she's going for a big elbow drop to the back of Ember Moon. And Bliss goes back up. And goes for the belt, gets a hold of it there. Can she get it loose? Oh, only a couple more. God, the game really makes this look more difficult than it is. Whoa! The belt, I think, has disappeared. The belt's not there. Is that a problem? Oh! Big elbow from Ember. Yeah. Oh no, she's got it. It exists. Ooh. Bliss drops the ladder though. Power bomb. Ooh, Ember just narrowly missed the edge of that ladder. Bliss to the outside. Gets the table. This is a TLC match after all. I think the only one on the card. Maybe some of the non-title matches were, I don't know. Nope, she didn't so much set it up as just set it down. Ooh, neckbreaker from Ember. Holds her. Butterfly suplex. And Ember going to go back up. Bliss already up to her feet though. Ooh, she almost got it in. And again, the belt goes flying into space. Bliss up top. Doesn't seem to know what she's going to do. Big splash. And climbs the ladder. And gets a hold of the belt. Oh, almost there. One more. And Bliss has it. She regains the Raw Women's Championship in a clunky TLC match, let's say. So that's another point. Another 2 points for the Brood. Win and title. And they are the first to be two-time champion in two divisions. We'll come back to the scores in a second. Hell yeah. So, scores. So, Brood now have 62, 67 points. Way out in the lead now. DOA have 57 and a half. They're 9.5 points away from the Brood. Main Street Posse have 35 and a half. The Nation of Domination have 30, and the RTC have pulled ahead of the NOD actually with 34.5 points. No titles though. So we'll see what's coming up on the next episode of Raw as we begin the build towards the Royal Rumble. So we have Vader versus Commander Aziz, big boy battle there, with Montez Ford versus Shinsuke versus Raul Mendoza. Could potentially be a point guarantee for the nation there, unless Shinsuke can pick up the win. X-Pac takes on Eddie Guerrero. Steve Austin takes on Edge. And Danny Burch teams up with Naomi to take on Keith Lee and Alexa Bliss. So only a half point available there. And yeah, there's no team has guaranteed themselves a half point either. So bit of an odd episode of Raw, but that's to come up next time. No, not next time. So no stream tomorrow or Saturday. And then I'll be back on Sunday with Psychonauts, and then at some point between Sunday and Monday I'll have next week's Road up as well on Twitter. That's at GarethA92, and it'll just be the pinned tweet from Monday onward. If you look at the pinned tweet now, it's this week's. Okay, so thank you for watching. That was episode 4 of WWE 2K22 Faction Warfare. So catch you guys next time. Cheers and goodbye.